I know I look totally ridiculous, but you know what? It is comfortable, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna rock this cat onesie. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Tea Talk Tuesday. I am sitting here in a cat onesie at home, not feeling very good, currently have an ear infection, but I am sticking to my upload schedule because I am on a mission to make sure I upload weekly. So for this episode of Tea Talk Tuesday, I have decided to talk about all the books that I started reading but then never finished. I have a huge pile, as you can see, of books that I just never finished. So I decided to go through that list, and if you have read any of them, write down in the comments down below and let me know what your thoughts on them were and tell me why I need to finish them, because I know I should. It's just kind of hard to be motivated when I have this huge pile in front of me. I kind of don't know where to start, so let's just go through the books and see what I started reading but then never really finished. The first book on my list is Into Thin Air by Jon Krakauer. He also wrote Into the Wild, which I read that book and I really enjoyed it, and I really liked the movie as well. I picked this one up because I was really interested in learning more about all the dead bodies that have accumulated on Mount Everest over the years of people climbing it, which sounds awful as I say it out loud. But don't judge me, okay? Like, I mean, it is an interesting subject matter. So I decided to pick this up because I was interested in Mount Everest and how touristy it has become, and I got 51 pages into it before I decided, no, that's it for now. So I need to get back to this at some point in time. The second book on my list is King Leopold's Ghost by Adam Hochschild. This book is about the Congo, and because my first degree is in history, I've always been interested in learning more about Africa, specifically the Congo, because it is one of the most messed up countries on the planet. I swear to God, if you know anything about African history or the Congo, I'm sure you understand my fascination. I picked this up after my trip to Rwanda because I really wanted to learn more about the Congo, and I believe I got 87 pages into this, and I just decided that is enough for now. That is enough depressing information to absorb into my soul. King Leopold's Ghost. I need to get back onto this if I can muster up the strength. The next book on my list is Burying the Typewriter by Carmen Bugan. I think that's how you pronounce it. She grew up in Romania under the years of Ceausescu, and I picked this up at a used bookstore because I have always been interested in Eastern Bloc countries that were run by communist rulers, not necessarily the Soviet Union. I mean, I find that interesting as well, but the case of Romania has always been really interesting to me, and I haven't seen very many books written about it. So I picked this up and I really wanted to give it a go, but unfortunately I only got 21 pages into this thing before I just decided, nah, I'm done. Which is really bad, so I think I should give this a go. I'm gonna say that about every single book I pick up, because I mean, I obviously picked them for a reason. The next book from the pile is Going Clear, Scientology, Hollywood, and the Prison of Belief by Lawrence Wright. And this is kind of fitting because I actually just watched the Scientology documentary Going Clear that just came out on HBO, and it is based off of this book, and I really like the documentary. So I feel like I should try to finish this book. I don't think I got very far, but I've always been interested in learning more about Scientology because, yet again, it's kind of batshit crazy, and noticing a pattern in stuff I like. I really like weird, batshit crazy stories that are real, not like, none of these are fiction. These are all real life, so I think that maybe says a lot about my character. God, I hope not. Going Clear. I have a friend who's read this book, read it completely, he loved it, so I know I will like it. I just need to sit down and find the time to read it. And here is where the list gets a little, well, uncomfortable, I think would be the best word to explain it. 1982 by Jian Ghomeshi. Now, if you're a Canadian, I'm sure you know all the drama about Jian Ghomeshi and how he's currently facing charges for assaulting and abusing numerous women. But you know, when I picked this book up, I did not know that, and in fact, I actually met him. If I were to show you guys the inside cover of this book, you will see that I met him. I met Jiangameshi. That doesn't hold up as well as it used to. And now that I know that, I feel kind of gross even saying that I did meet this guy. Jiangameshi's 1982. It is an autobiography about his childhood growing up in Thornhill, Ontario, where I actually lived for a couple years when I was younger. So I picked it up because I thought, you know, maybe he'll talk about Thornhill and I'll recognize all the spots. I think I only got to chapter 2 in this book, and I don't even really know if I want to finish it because of all the drama surrounding him. I mean, I have the book, I feel like I should finish it. The next book on my list, I actually got really far into it. I mean, I'm looking at how many pages I have left, and I have like nothing left. And this book is Comrades and Strangers, Behind the Closed Doors of North Korea by Michael Harold. And yeah, I picked this up on Amazon actually because I don't believe it is sold in the US. I mean, I've never seen it in the stores. I'm pretty sure I had to order it from England. And it is about this British guy's experience working in North Korea. He became the first Brit to live and work in North Korea. That's what it says on the back, but I remember reading about it as well. I am obsessed about learning more about North Korea. As a history major, is one of those subjects to me that is just utterly fascinating. And yeah, this book was really good, and I don't understand why I didn't finish it, and I don't understand why my cathood will not stay up. Why didn't I finish you? And the last book on my list is The Orphan Masters Son by Adam Johnson. This won the Pulitzer, I believe? Yeah, I bought it when it won the award, and yet again, it is about North Korea. However, this is a work of fiction. It is non-fiction. It's not non-fiction, and it is talking about the daily life of people in North Korea. However, it is following the story that has been made up, but he's used a lot of sources that pretty much back up the legitimacy or the probability of the story being somewhat true. I got halfway through this book, as you can see, and yet again, I just didn't finish it. I'm ashamed of going through all these books that were really good and that I just never finished. I don't know why I'm so bad at this. But yes, this book, along with Comrades and Strangers, I got pretty far into, so these two are probably the ones I should really finish, because I have no reason as to why I have not finished them. So I think before I read your comments, these are the ones I'm going to aim for. So that is it for this Tea Talk Tuesday. Let me know in the comments down below if you have suggestions for these books, which one should I finish, or if you have a list of your own books that you started reading but didn't exactly finish, because I feel like we're all guilty of it. And if you're at all interested in me or my video content, then please subscribe. I am thinking about coming out with a video later this week to talk about reverse culture shock, which should be up sometime later this week. I'm not exactly sure when, but the best way to stay tuned for that is to subscribe. And also try to check me out on other social media, which I will provide on the screen now. I hope you all are having a good week. I am kind of feeling like shit, but I am hoping that my antibiotics kick in soon and I will feel better. So yeah, that is my current situation. Like I said, hope you all are doing well, and I will talk to you guys later this week. Okay, bye!